order. Still we striving
Make
for
some
better.
noise for Evelyn.
And we not gonna stop till the battle is won and we get justice.
That's a peaceful man, that's a man for
stand, anyone will try to push you over.
And if a dance, you know.
Over.
Get him a dance, sorry. Get him a dance.
Lift up your head and hold it up high. We know that we'll win the prize. Lift up your head and hold it up high. We know that we'll win the prize.
Good night, good night, good night. CCM Massive. I can't hear you. CCM Massive, I can't hear you. Nevis 9, I can't hear you. Nevis 10, I can't hear you. Nevis 11, I can't hear you. Tam Massive, I can't hear you. Listen. Good night, everybody. And the reason why I played that song, right? Lift up your head and hold it up high. I'm lifting up my head and I'm holding up high. Mark lifting up his head and holding it up high. Alexis Jeffers lifting up his head and holding up high. Because you know what? We have nothing to be ashamed of. Not a thing to be ashamed of. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight. And you know, when I come to this place, I get excited. When I see this color blue, I get excited. I get very excited around election time. You know why? Because election time is hammer time. Election time is hammer time. CCM people, you have your hammer ready? We're going to be dropping the hammer very soon. And so, the 3 Hebrew boys are back. We were here just a short 2 years ago. And I said, the 3 Hebrew boys are here. And now we are back. We are on a short pause. We are on a pause for a cause. But I want to tell the people of Nevis, and I want to tell the people of St. Kitts, and I want to tell the people of the Federation, and I want to tell the people around the region and around the world that we will be back. We will be back. We are here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard it from Troy. You've heard it from Spencer. We're here because of some very unfortunate circumstances in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Some circumstances which I'm very ashamed of. Some circumstances which you all are very ashamed of. Some circumstances that would put us in the bad side of the history books. And that is something, ladies and gentlemen, that we must correct. We are here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because of some disrespect and some disregard that has been meted out to us in Bastille. And that cannot continue, ladies and gentlemen. It can't continue. We are here tonight because the Honorable Mark Brantley and the Honorable Alexis Jeffers and yours truly, we have been fighting the battle for Nevis for a very long time. Mark has been there before us, and 2 years ago we joined him. And we have been going with one tune. We want to be treated fairly and equitably. And that must be done. It has to be done. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at you, because we will be looking for your support. And we are very confident that the people of Nevis who have always rallied with the concerned citizens movement, you will rally with us one more time when the bell is rung. We are here, ladies and gentlemen, tonight because the National Assembly, the House of Assembly, has been dissolved. And once the Assembly is dissolved, you know what that means. Federal elections, general elections are constitutionally due in the next 90 days. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. The days are rolling. The weeks are rolling. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Mark can't wait. Alexis can't wait. And I know the Pan people can't wait either. We want it. We're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that the concerned citizens movement, because we are at this critical juncture in our history, we are ready. We are ready. And you know why the concerned citizens movement is always ready? Because nothing catches this great party off guard. If the election is called tonight, we're going to be ready. If it's called tomorrow, we're going to be ready. If it is called next week, we're going to be ready. If it is called next month, we're going to be ready. Because we are a party that is always ready. We are always ready for the fight to fight for the people of Nevis. And we are ready like Freddy. Ready for the road. We're ready for the road. Give me a little bit more of that, DJ. We're ready for the road. Ready for the road. We're ready. And as I said, you know why this party, this great party called the CCM, the Concerned Citizens Movement, is always ready? Because we are a party that has depth. We are a party that has what it takes. We have soundness. Because people of a particular quality, ladies and gentlemen, people who know what it takes to rally for you, they are always gravitating to this great party. And so, irrespective of when the bell is rung, we have always had our candidates ready and lined up. And that is why we are here tonight at this great launch here at Caribbean Cove, Party Central, CCM Central, to launch off the big blue machine, because we are oiled and ready to go. Hammer time. Hammer time. Hammer time. Hammer time. Hammer time. Ladies and gentlemen, because we are so ready, right? And because we know that a general election is looming, I have a few messages for you tonight. You know, one of the first messages I want to give to you, one of the first messages I want to say to those of you who are here and those millions who are watching around the world and those thousands who are listening via radio and all the people across St. Kitts and Nevis, across the region and across the world, I have an important message for you tonight. The first message I'm going to give you is that Eric Rohan Evelyn will always stand with the concerned citizens movement. Hammer time. Hammer time. You know, after all this drama started, right? You heard all kind of rumors all about the place. That Eric in with Mark, Eric in with Alexis, Eric in with CCM. But I got news for all of you who chatting garbage. Eric Evelyn is in the heart of CCM, and there is where he will stay.
Keep it up, just keep it up, keep it up, CCM, keep up the momentum.
Me not gonna with tall. I am sticking with the great party. I am sticking with the party who fights for Nevis and Divisions.
Keep it up, just keep it up.
So when you hear the nonsense on the radio, and when you see the nonsense on social media, as Troy said, I'm a peacemaker. So sometimes I like to be quiet. Sometimes I like to be quiet. I know when to be quiet, and I know when to talk. And tonight I'm here to talk. And tonight I'm here to remind people that Eric Evelyn now gone away from CCM.
Keep it up, just keep it up.
I am not for sale. Eric Evelyn is not for sale. And CCM is not for sale. So I want this message to sink in everybody's head. That Eric Evelyn is with Mark, he's with Alexis, and he's with CCM.
Keep it up, just keep it up.
And you know why I ain't going anywhere? You know why I sticking with CCM? Because when the three of us got elected, when the CCM sent the three of us to Bastille, when for the first time in our history, we got all 3 seats and we're going to get them again. We will get them again. When we got the 3 seats, the 3 Hebrew boys, we made a pledge. We made a commitment that we're sticking together no matter what. And I am with the other 2 Hebrew boys. And I'm with CCM because you know why? Because I kept my promise.
Keep it up, just keep it up. Keep it up, CCM, keep up the momentum.
I kept my word. And anybody who knows me well, know that Eric Evelyn, if he promised you something, you're going to get it. I do not like to make promises. But when I make a promise, I keep my promise.
Keep it up, just keep it up. Keep it up, CCM, keep
And
up the
so,
momentum.
I wanted to make that absolutely clear. I'm going to use the words that my leader likes to use. I want to make it pellucid. I want to make it pellucid that Eric Evelyn sticking with CCM. And we are all in this thing together. We are fighting this battle together because it is a worthy battle for Nevis and Divisions. And we are sticking together.
Keep it up.
So, for those of you who had any doubts, because I was getting calls, I was getting calls from all kind of people. People who are in the belly of CCM. So Erica hearing all kind of things. That you're trying to desert us. You're planning to desert us. And trust me, that will never happen. It will never happen. Mark my word. And you could remember that I said that tonight here at Caribbean Cove at the launch of our federal campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, another message I want to give to you tonight is that I, Eric Evelyn, will always stand for Nevis and Divisions. Because Nevis and Divisions have always stood with me. And because you have always stood with me, I must stand with you. And so have no fear, irrespective of the circumstances, irrespective of what comes, whether good come, whether bad come, I will stick with you. I have never deserted my constituency. I have never deserted divisions. I have never deserted the island of Nevis. And therefore, I will stick with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I have another message for you tonight. The message is, ladies and gentlemen, that since I've gone to Bastille, since I've been in the federal government, I have represented Nevis and the Federation with distinction. Listen, I don't like to blow my own trumpet. I don't like to blow my own horn, but sometimes you have to do it. Sometimes you have to do it. In a short 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, I have gone to Bastille and I have made a big difference in the Ministry of Environment and Cooperatives.
Keep it up, just keep it up.
In 2 short years, ladies and gentlemen, I have given the department and that ministry the recognition that it truly deserves. Ladies and gentlemen, I've worked well with the staff in that ministry. And you know what I told them? I'll be back. I will be back. Because I have to continue and finish the good work that I started. I have to. And have no fear. I have worked so well with that staff at Cooperatives and Environment. I love them so much. And listen, Nevisians, I think I love me. The people in St. Kitts love me even more. The people over in St. Kitts love me even more. And that is why we are here tonight, because we are coming back to Bastille to be a part of the federal government.
Keep it up, just keep it up, keep it up, CCM, keep up the moment.
And if you don't believe me, that I have represented the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis well, ask the people in the OECS, ask the people in Antigua, ask the people in Barbados, ask the people in Monaco, ask the people in Glasgow, Scotland, and they will give you the answer. They will give you the answer. Because I have gone and I have put on my boots and I have worked. And I want the people, the good people of St. George Gingerland, to send me back in a resounding fashion. And I'm confident they will. They will. They will. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard Minister Brand spoke about Alexis Jeffers. And Alexis Jeffers has revolutionized agriculture since he got that ministry in Bastille. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, the evidence is crystal clear. The evidence is crystal clear that we, the 3 Hebrew boys, we have gone and we have made a difference. Revolutionized agriculture. Over here in Nevis, we have seen the fruits of Alexis's labor. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't even have to talk about the sheriff. Because the sheriff, the Honorable Mark Brantley, our beloved Premier, he is by far the best foreign minister that the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis have seen. He is the best by test. The best by far.
Keep it up, CCM, keep up the momentum.
You know, when I listened to the Honorable Mark Brantley on Wednesday night during his On the Mark show, and I heard the Honorable Mark Brantley name out all those nations that he and his team at Foreign Affairs have done signings with and visa waiver with. And it's because of the excellent work of our Premier, the Honorable Mark Brantley, why our passport, the St. Kitts and Nevis passport, is now the most powerful in the entire region. And guess what? Guess what? After our leader, after our Premier has worked so hard to get our passport, the St. Kitts and Nevis passport, recognized all over the globe and so well sought after, the CCM St. Kitts Nevis passport will make the money. I be no get none. What kind of thing that? What kind of thing that? And you know, Try said, Try, you gotta learn to talk the real Nevis lingo, you know. Try said that is taking advantage. Try is not advantage, it's advantage. That is advantage. That is what the old people called it. That's advantage. Because if the Honorable Mark Bradley could work so hard to get our passport so recognized, don't we deserve our fair share of the passport money? Don't we deserve, Nevisians, can I hear you? Don't we deserve our fair share? Well, we deserve our fair share. And trust me, in the next administration, we will get it. Mark my word. In the next administration, we will get what we truly deserve. And what is rightfully ours. We will get what belongs to us. And we want to make it clear that we not beg. We not beg. And we not borrow. Right? So we will get what is rightfully ours. And that is why I'm happy that our brothers and sisters from PAM are here tonight. Because I am confident that when the bell is rung, that the people in Nevis, well, you don't have to worry about us. You don't have to worry about Nevis. Because the last time we told you in no uncertain terms, we bring in all three. And if there was a fourth in Nevis, we would have bring four too. If there was a fourth in Nevis, we would have bring four too. Because that is how we have Nevis locked down. And as Troy said, no matter how much money come, take the money and vote for us. That is what has been happening over the years. Take the money and vote for the hammer. Because it's going to be hammer time. I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that another message I have for you is that your three candidates, your next three representatives will be the one and only choice, the best choice for Nevis to go to Bastille to represent you, because we have given quality representation and we will continue. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that the representation you're getting in Bastille, it has been the best ever. The best ever. And we will continue. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want, when the bell is rung, Alexis and Mark, could you join me on stage for just 1 minute? I'm going to wrap up now. I want the sheriff and Alexis to come on stage. Come on stage. Because I want to make it absolutely clear that these are the three persons who will be going to Bastille. Yes, The three of us will be going to Bastille. And listen, don't go yet. And you know one message I have to leave with you before we go. You are got tired for see we face.
I got tired to see me face.
You can't give you out of the race hall.
Get me out of the race.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.